Man, oh man. Ooh. Are you excited or what? Hey? And aren't we privileged to be part of this wonderful Eagle team and leaders like Charlie and Alta? It's such a blessing in our lives, you know. And I'm so excited to, after 3 years, being able to hug our family without masks. That is incredible. So tonight, we're going to inspire you to dream big. And also to share, we're going to share a few ideas on dreams and some of the dreams that are achieved already in this opportunity. So, who of you here got a dream? Anybody here with dreams? Yeah, you must put your hand high. Fantastic. So, I just want to give you a quick introduction of myself, why I am standing here. We are part of this opportunity for the past 42 years. But before this business, I was a nursing sister. And now I remember that even from a little child, a little girl, I already had a dream. And that dream was to find a good husband, the right man, and also that one day when I got my own children, I wanted to be a stay-home mother and raise my own children. So when our first child was born, I quitted my nursing career, the job, and I became the housewife that I actually dreamed of to be. But you know what? 7 months down the road, we found out that we are getting broker and broker because my salary was not there anymore. So we prayed about an opportunity because I either had to go back to nursing and work for a salary again or find something that I could do from home. And God sent this opportunity at that time across our path. And I remember as a young couple, we had many dreams. There were things that we still wanted to achieve. But you know, everything about dreams we learned in this New Life opportunity. And how to work towards your dream, what you need to do to achieve your dreams, we got to know. Now, my question to you is, what is dreams, or what are dreams? Now, we learned that dreams are actually the fuel that you need to put into your tank to make your vehicle or your engine moving. So if your fuel tank is empty of dreams, obviously you're not going to move as fast as you wanted to move, okay? So desire or dreams are the starting point of all achievements. So this is what I want to share with you quickly. So on the stage here, I got 2 wonderful President's team members that surely have achieved a lot of their dreams already. So we would love to hear from them about some of the dreams that they realized through New Life and why it's so important to have a strong dream. So my first question to you, my other half, is let's get to the importance of a strong dream. Why is it so important to have a strong dream versus a wish? So give us that.
Thank you, wife, and thanks for the recognition there. It's good to be here. And don't I have a dream wife? I'm so fortunate. Beautiful. Now, folks, all of us know, as our leaders has taught us, to put down your dreams, to get pictures of your dreams, to see your dreams wherever you go. It is so important. But what I've found with dreams is as follows, that many times we put down wishes, and it's not really a dream. It's a wish. Now, let's explain to you quickly what's the difference, so that you can make sure that whatever on your dream chart is a dream and not just a wish, because it's 2 different things. We might wish for a better future. We might wish for a nice holiday. We might wish to drive a nice car. We might wish to have a big team, and we can continue. But a dream, a real dream, is something that you're going to put forward, you're going to have the picture, and you're going to plan how to get it. Now, say for instance, you want a new house or a house. It's too shallow. You've got to say to yourself, where must this house be? In which area must this be? You must go to that specific area where you want that house one day. And you need to take photos of that plot or that earth. You've got to go out, and if you want a nice house, on a Sunday, most probably go and see other people's houses to see if it's something that you also want, which we've done. Most probably you've got to go out and look at a magazine. Perhaps you've got to go and see an architect and design your house, although you don't have it. With other words, preempt it all the time. And then you'll see what happens. Because if you plan it, you set a goal. Because that dream becomes a goal that you will work for. I think that's enough said.
Okay, thank you. No action plan. The dream will stay a wish. Okay. Adelina, on my other side. You're very, very successful there in Mozambique. You've proven yourself. And I know you started from humble beginnings, and you paid a huge price to be where you are today. I know that. I know your story. So what was the reason why you got started in the business? And, you know, that initial dream, why you got started? And share with us how your dreams grew over the period of time, and some of the dreams that you already achieved in your life. Thank you, Adelina.
Good evening. What a pleasure to be together again. My name is Adelina Machado. I come from Mozambique. As a profession, I am a veterinarian. I've been lecturing for 30 years. Now I am retired. And I must say that I didn't start the business with a dream. Actually, when they showed me the business, I told to the people that invited me that it was too good to be true. I didn't believe in the business, and I didn't believe in the products. But I was so lucky that my uplines kept on insisting on me. And one day they invited me, or they asked me to use my house to do a presentation. And I said, since you are doing the presentation in my home, let me invite my sister-in-law, my cousins, my friends to be together. I was surprised because after that presentation, all of them joined. They joined, they used the products, they started sharing with me how the products were good, and I started using the products. At the end of the month, they brought me a check of 56 rands. That was what opened my eyes. It's from there that I started believing that this was business, that if I could earn 50 rands, I could earn 500, 5,000, and add more zeros to it. And that is what I'm earning now. And of course, we start small, and as soon as we start believing that it's possible to get more, we start working. And when we work, we start seeing the results. I have achieved so many results. The first result that I can talk about is for sometimes I had to ask to stay in my brother's house because I had to leave my house to rent it because I didn't have an income to keep my kids in the school where they were. Was because of this business that I was able to buy a house and continue putting my kids in that school. And afterwards, when they decided to study overseas, 1 year in South Africa, another one in the US, I was able to pay for their school fees. I felt so proud for being able to give to them what they deserved. The other dreams that I had was to buy cars. Yes, I did buy cars for cash. And once I had to use a car to help my daughter to finalize a school as fast as she could. I said, if you finalize your university degree in time, I'll give you a 0 kilometers car. Of course, that made her struggle and do whatever she could. She finalized and she got it. And she was so surprised. Mommy, how can you have money to come to South Africa and just pay a new car? Yes, it is the power of Neolife. What I like a lot in Neolife is traveling. I remember my first trip was to California, to a World Team Conference. I went there alone, and each time I was going to these wonderful trips alone, I was keeping on praying that I would have a team that would go with me. It's a great pleasure that now, all the time I travel with my team. We have so many incentives for those who like to travel. Who likes to travel? Oh, everybody. Okay. We have so many incentives. We have incentives from the Eagle team. We travel. We used to go to a cruise. Something special. The last time we went to Sun City, it was even more special. All these overseas trips are so good. And I always say to people, traveling as part of your work is not the same as traveling as part of Neolife. As part of your work, you go alone. As part of Neolife, you go with your husband, with your wife, with your friends that are your downlines. And I'm so lucky that now I have even my relatives, my brother and my sister-in-law, that travel with me. Of course, they could travel on their own, but I could never take them with me. But now we travel together. It's something special. Okay, to end off, I would say that more special than achieving dreams myself is to have stories in my team of people who achieved. I have a downline, Martha Boa, who is 76 years old. I'm so proud when she knocked my door and said, "Upline, come and see the car that I bought, Neolife money." Where in the world do you have a retired 76 years old buying a new car? The other story of my downline, Alice, that I admire a lot, she built a house that she came to me and said, even my oldest brothers, they don't believe that I was able to build this house in a very nice area in town. She invited me to eat there. It was very good. So Neolife is the place where dreams come true.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. This is amazing, Adelina, what you can achieve through this business. And I want to hear from Llewellyn. Share with the people some of the highlights and trips that we have achieved as a family through this opportunity.
Good, thank you. We've had quite a few trips with a family, with the 3 kids when they were still kids. These days, today they've grown up with kids. However, we took them to Disney World, which was a fun trip. We took them to the Maldives and whatever. And we've just had good family get-togethers. And it's all due to this opportunity. What this opportunity did for us, as Andelina explained as well, I don't think we would have traveled as much as what we did if it was not for this opportunity. It opened our eyes to travel, that there's an opportunity to travel. And we've had so many opportunities to travel as a family, travel by ourselves, but whenever you travel by yourself, it's not the same. When you travel with New Life, it's exciting because you've got a team and you've got people together with the same kind of interest. I just want to share one trip of ours. We've been privileged to have quite a few cruises on the Mediterranean, and I can't remember how many we had, most probably 10. And it's like 7-day cruises, and which is just so fantastic. If you really want a holiday, go on a cruise. You don't have to pack in and pack out and whatever. But the one cruise is so memorable where we went to the States, and then from there we went to Alaska for a 7-day cruise. And we went through the glaciers, it's like mountains, and just sailing along. It's such a pretty face to see. And when we got to, I think it was day 5 or whatever, we got off the boat, off the cruise liner, and then we got onto a helicopter. And the helicopter took us into the mountains and into the glaciers. And we got off, and guess what happened then? We went on a dark sled on the ice with huskies. With huskies, it was so beautiful. I mean, just imagine to have something like that, a lifestyle, this opportunity, and it's all about a choice. So please make the right choice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you know what? It's not all about travel. There's many other personal dreams that you can achieve through this business. We were able to build 4 houses. And yeah, we got a beach house that is right on the water edge, and we got a townhouse. So we moved between the 2 houses, and we built team in both places. We got people, so that just broadens the vision. And the opportunities. We drive nice cars, you know. All of the cars that we are driving were on a vision board. So the pictures are very important of your dreams, so that you can tick it off or take it off and replace it with something else. So, yeah, there's and the education for our children. We could educate all 3 our kids through university without them having to pay back the study loan. So I cannot thank New Life and the Lord, of course, enough for sharing this opportunity with us. So our time is basically up. I'm just going to close. And I want to end off with a quote. And the quote is, "It starts with a dream. Add faith and it becomes a belief. Add action and it becomes a part of life. Add perseverance, and it becomes a goal in sight. Then add patience and time, and it ends with a dream come true." So remember, dreams do come true for those who never give up. Do all you can not to let your dream stay a dream. Do everything in your power to achieve your dream. So God bless you and have a wonderful weekend, and just be open, you know, like a parachute. Just, it opens up so that you don't go down, that you get all the information. Okay. All right. Thank you. God bless.